2026, held in the Newman Council Chambers, which I declare open at 10:30am. Council acknowledges the traditional owners of the land on which we meet today, the Nyiyaparli people, their continuing connection to land, waters and community. Council also acknowledges the Maru people as custodians of Jigalong, which sits in Nyiyaparli country. Council pays respects to its elders, past, present and emerging. May I ask everyone present to turn off and refrain from using their mobile phones for the duration of the meeting. Tablets and laptops are permitted for the purpose of accessing agenda items and notes. I advise all those in attendance this meeting is being audio recorded, which can be accessed by members of the public and media, and council members should refrain from making any defamatory statements. This meeting is also being live streamed, a recording of which will be available on the Shire's YouTube channel and website. Members of the public are advised that anyone who has any application lodged with the Shire of East Pilbara must obtain and should only rely on the written confirmation of the outcome of the application and any conditions attaching to the decision made by the Shire of East Pilbara in respect to the application. The attendance by electronic means was requested from Councillor Milton Chapman and Councillor Lou Lockyer, which is approved by me as Shire President, presiding this meeting in accordance with Regulation 14C of the Local Government Administration Regulations 1996. The record of attendances and apologies and leave of absence is as written, with all the executive team in attendance. Shire officers, we've got Joshua Brown, Sally Fry and Hayley Heaslip. Yes. Yep. Sorry.
Yeah. So I just wanted everyone to know that this is Nicole's last council meeting with the Shire. She's heading off to the Shire of Ravensthorpe as the CEO there. So I'd like to officially thank Nicole for all her work that she's done here and wish her all the best and all the success she can get at Ravensthorpe. So,
thank you very much, Steve.
Well done, and thank you for your time. Moving on to 3.2, apologies, there is none. We have under 3.3 for leave of absence. We've got Councillor Troy Patching has requested leave of absence, which will be considered in item 10 of this agenda. Item 4, the disclosure of interest. Are there any disclosure of interest to be made in relation to any of the items on today's agenda?
Yes, 3.4.2, the proposed subdivision of lot 518 at Marble Bar Road, Marble Bar.
Thank you. Are there any others? Thank you.
I shall remove myself from the meeting.
Thank you. So the declaration by council members to have given due consideration, which has now slightly changed to I confirm that I am familiar with the contents of the council agenda and supporting documents for this meeting. So I will go through everyone. Councillor Bear.
I confirm that I am familiar with the contents of the council agenda and supporting documents for this meeting.
Councillor Werder Brooks.
I confirm that I am familiar with the contents of the council agenda and supporting documents for this meeting.
Councillor Coulter.
I confirm that I am familiar with the contents of the council agenda and supporting documents for this meeting.
Councillor Landy.
With the content of the council agenda and supporting document for the meeting, for this meeting.
Councillor Lockyer.
I confirm that I'm familiar with the contents of the council agenda and supporting documents for this meeting.
Councillor Ball.
I confirm that I am familiar with the contents and the council agenda and supporting documents of this meeting.
Councillor Chapman.
I confirm that I'm familiar with the contents of the council agenda supporting document of this meeting.
Thank you. I also too confirm that I am familiar with the contents of the council agenda and supporting documents for this meeting. Item 6, responses to previous questions taken on notice. Nil. 7, there is no questions by members which due notice has been given. We're moving into public question time. There is none. 9, there is no petitions, deputations or presentations. Item 10 is the application for leave of absence. So, an application for leave of absence for the Ordinary Council meeting 27 February 2026 has been received from Councillor Troy Patching. A further application of leave of absence for the Ordinary Council meeting on 27 March 2026 has been received from Councillor David Cooler. Are there any further requests of leave of absence for these meetings?
Yes, please. Can I request a leave of absence for the council meeting of the 22nd of May 2026?
Any others? I need to declare also for the 28th of August 2026. Okay. Down. So can I have a mover and seconder that Councillor Troy Patching, Councillor David Cooler, Councillor Bear, I better go through it. Councillor Troy Patching for the meeting today, Councillor Cooler for 27 March 2026, Councillor Bear for 22nd of May 2026, Councillor Middleton for the 28th of August, 2026. Please, mover. Thank you, Councillor Bear. Seconder, Councillor Landy. And all those in favour, please, show of hands. Thank you. All for, none against. It's carried. Confirmation of the minutes. 10.1 minutes of the ordinary council meeting held 12th December 2025 and the special council meeting held on 6 February 2026 have been circulated and published on the Shire's website, where the recommendation reads that the minutes of the ordinary council meeting held on 12 December 2026 and the special council meeting on 6 February 2026 is published on the Shire's website and at council report will be confirmed as true and correct record of proceedings. Can I get a mover, please? Councillor McGuirter-Brooks. Seconder, Councillor Lockyer. Thank you. Councillor McGuirter-Brooks, are there any changes you'd like?
No, thank you.
Councillor Lockyer.
No, no changes.
Thank you. Any other comments? To the vote, all those in favour? Thank you. All for, none against. It's carried. Moving on to members' reports. Council members' written reports will be included in the minutes. Are there any further members' reports for this meeting?
Yes, I have two attendance at the electors. Three attendance at the electors meeting, attendance at the Pilbara design meeting, and attendance at the PDC Pilbara Development Commission meeting on Tuesday and Wednesday of this week.
Thank you. Any others? Moving on to, Councillor Lockyer.
Yeah, sorry, I just got one report that I've attended some working group meetings with the Walga around the Aboriginal Engagement Forum's roundtable. So that's the meeting that will happen before the Engagement Forum next month. So I just wanted to add to the report, well, not to the report, but just to the minutes that if we can encourage our councillors and staff, if possible, to attend that forum, that'd be great. Within budget.
Excellent, thank you. What's the actual
Can I
date?
ask the
Sorry,
date?
Lou, do you know?
What's the date of the?
Pardon?
The date, Wendy's asking.
I believe 17th and 18th of March. So the 17th is the roundtable, which is open to elected Aboriginal elected members. That one is on the 17th. Sorry, yep. And then the forum itself is on the 18th, which is open to like staff, external stakeholders and whatnot, and councillors.
Thank you. We'll get the administration to share that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, are there any matters for recommendation, councillors? Moving into 13.1.1, the establishment of Audit Risk and Improvement Committee. The council, pursuant to section 5.8 and 7.1A of the Local Government Act 1995, 1, dissolves the Audit Committee. 2, establishes the Audit Risk and Improvement Committee. 3, adopts committee terms of reference attached as Appendix 1 to this report. 4, notes that expressions of interest are currently being sought for an independent presiding member and deputy independent member. Mover, please. Yep, Councillor McGuirter-Brooks, sorry, just got lost, it doesn't have the thing on there. Yep, seconder. Yes, thank you, Councillor Bear. The mover like to speak?
No, thank you.
Seconder? Thank you. Any councillor wish to speak? Please note this is an absolute majority decision of council. I'll now put that to the vote, please. All those in favour? All for, none against, is carried. (13.1.2) the meeting attendance fees, independent audit risk and improvement committee member. Recommendation reads that Council 1, pursuant to section 5.1002B of the Local Government Act 1995 and the Salaries and Allowances Tribunal SAT, Local Government Chief Executive Officers and Elected Council Member Determination Variation number 1 of 2025, effective 1 January 2026, sets the sitting fees of the independent presiding member of the Audit, Risk and Improvement Committee at $1,215 per meeting, being within the prescribed range set by SAT. 2, resolves that the fee represents value for money having regard to the specialist internal audit and governance expertise required, the preparation and follow-up work associated with the role, regional labour market and recruitment considerations, and relevant market guidance, including the State Government Audit and Financial Advisory Service Common User Agreement, CUAAFA 2024, price schedule. 3, notes that reasonable travel and associated costs for the independent presiding member will be arranged and paid directly by the Shire. 4, requests that the sitting fee be reviewed as a part of the annual budget or following any variation to the SAT determination. Mover, please. Councillor Cooler. Seconder. Councillor Bear, thank you. You'd like to speak, Councillor Cooler?
I believe that the fees that we are looking at is reasonable in order to attract a good quality applicant.
Thank you. Councillor Bear, seconder.
Can I please query how this works if the deputy has to step in? Does it just automatically, that fee is paid then to the deputy? Yes? Okay,
That has
that's
been
all.
confirmed, yes, by the governance staff, that yes, the deputy gets paid that money.
Thank you so much.
For those online. Thank you. Any other questions? I'll put it to the vote. All those in favour? Thank you. All for and none against. 13.1.3, the Policy Review Model Code of Conduct for Council Members, Committee Members and Candidates, where the recommendation reads that Council adopts the reviewed Shire v Pilbara Code of Conduct for Council Members, Committee Members and Candidates attached as Appendix 1. Mover, please. Councillor Magruder-Brooks, seconder. Councillor Bear, thank you. Councillor Magruder-Brooks, you wish to speak?
Nothing to add, thank you.
Councillor Bear?
No, thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else? To the vote, all those in favour? Thank you. Thank you. All for, none against. 13.1.4, where the recommendation reads that Council accepts a review and adopts a Shire v Pilbara Code of Conduct Complaints Management Policy attached as Appendix 1. Mover, please. Councillor Bear, thank you. Seconder, Councillor Magruder-Brooks, thank you. Mover like to speak?
No, thanks.
Seconder?
No, thank you.
Anybody else? To the vote, please. Everyone in favour? Thank you. All for, none against. 13.1.5, the monthly lists of accounts, where the office recommendation reads...
Policy review.
I thought it was, but that's probably set up here.
That's right. That's what policy review is.
Ah. Okay. The council adopts the amendment monthly list of accounts policy attached as Appendix 1 of this report. Cool. Move it, please. Councillor Bear, thank you. Seconder, Councillor Magruder-Brooks. Wish to speak, Councillor Bear? No. Thank you. Councillor Magruder-Brooks?
No, thanks.
Anybody else? All those in favour, show of hands, please. All for, and Councillor Ball, was that a 4? Yep, sorry, thank you. All for and none against. 13.1.6, policy review, use of presidential chains of office. The recommendation reads the council accepts review and adopts a policy, use of presidential chains of the office attached as Appendix 1. Mover, please. Councillor Cooler, thank you. Seconder. Councillor Magruder-Brooks. Councillor Cooler, you wish to speak?
Nothing to add, thanks.
Thank you. Councillor Magruder-Brooks.
No, thank you.
Anybody else? Show of hands in favour. Thank you. All for, none against. 13.1.7, the proposed lease, Network Aviation as a part of Qantas Group Newman Airport Maintenance Facility, where the recommendation reads that Council 1 gives public notice of intention to dispose of a portion of land within Reserve 44775 Newman Airport to Network Aviation as a part of Qantas Group in accordance with Section 3.583A of the Local Government Act 1995. 2, subject to no submissions being received, approves the proposal lease between Shire and Network Aviation as a part of the Qantas Group for a period of 7 years from 2026 to 2033. for an annual rent of $5,400 plus GST, with an annual rent review on the anniversary of the commencement of the first term, using the all-group CPI Perth rate or 3%, whichever is higher. 3, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to approve the extension of the lease of the lease for a first further term of 2 years from 2033 to 2035. 4, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to approve the extension of the lease for a second further term of 2 years from 2035 to 2037. 5, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to approve minor variations in accordance with the minor variations policy. 6, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to execute the agreement and affix the common seal on behalf of the Shire of East Pilbara. Mover, please. Councillor Cooler, thank you. Seconder. Councillor Werder-Brooks. Councillor Cooler, you wish to speak?
Nothing to add, thanks.
Thank you. Councillor Werder-Brooks.
Yes, by way of a question, why are we using the Perth rate, CPI Perth rate 3% and not a Pilbara CPI?
I think it's an accurate reading.
Yeah.
Governance staff will take that on notice. There's a reason for that.
Okay, so can I move to defer? Well, can we amend? I want to amend that. If we can put a Pilbara rate in there, then we
So
should.
can I just make a
Mind you,
suggestion?
it's not much, is it?
No, it won't be much more. It's a very small figure, but can I just make a suggestion that we could, if you want to change it to Pilbara CPI, we haven't done on other documents, but we certainly could, as long as we can actually, if it's measurable accurately enough, but we normally have applied the Pilbara CPI. We can change it to Pilbara CPI, we can do that, and then this will work.
What's the difference?
It can be a couple of percent.
Several percent.
Yeah. So it can be 3.5, and we could be sitting at 5.5%, 6% Pilbara.
To be honest, we're worried about 50 or 60 bucks. It's $5.
Yeah, I know,
50, 400.
but I'm looking at what are we doing in all of our leases. Can I leave that into the mechanics of the lease document itself? And if we need to amend that to an appropriate CPI rate, a local CPI rate if applicable? I don't know. You know, I just want.
I got to have one or the other.
Okay, leave it for this one, but let's take on notice for other, for other documents and ongoing arrangements that we look at having at using the local CPI rate.
Josh has got a comment.
Thank you.
Through the chair, it might be useful if we just refer this to CPI rate and then define it accordingly.
I'd be happy to make that amendment.
So give it you just give it the Perth rate.
Yeah. So, Councillor Cooler, as the mover, are you happy with that? With an annual review of the annual, using the all groups CPI rate?
Yep, I think that's fair.
Just the CPI rate. Yeah. Yep. Or 3%, whichever is higher. Happy? Excellent. Thank you. So that being said, any other questions? To the vote, please. All those in favour? Okay. Councillor Chapman, yep. Thank you. All for and none against. 13.1.8, the proposed lease at Newman Motocross Club. The officer's recommendation reads that Council 1 authorises the disposal of portion of land within Reserve 39117, described as Lot 1 on deposited land 72027, to Newman Motocross Club Incorporated in accordance with Section 3.583A of the Local Government Act 1995. 2, notes the expression of interest were called for public tenders. The submission of Newman Motocross Club Incorporated was the most acceptable tender. 3, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to sign a lease between the Shire of East Pilbara and the Newman Motocross Club Incorporated for a period of 5 years from 2026 to 2031 for a peppercorn rent of $1 payable on demand. 4, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to approve the extension of lease of the first further term of 5 years from 2031 to 2036. 5, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to approve minor variations in accordance with the minor variation policy. 6, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to execute the agreement and affix the common seal on behalf of the Shire of East Pilbara. Can I get a mover, please? Yep, Councillor Cooler. Seconder, Councillor Lockyer, thank you. Councillor Cooler, you wish to speak?
Nothing to add, thanks.
Thank you. Councillor Lockyer?
No, just positive to see that this is, the Shire working with our local clubs to get them established.
Yep, thank you. Any other comments? I'd like to echo the comments from Councillor Lockyer. This has been like 10 to 15 years in the making. It was a very thriving club back in the day. There was much involvement, and it was well loved within the community. When that all sort of was boxed up and insurances changed and everything like that, it made it very difficult for them to navigate. So I'm glad that in this day and age, with all the public liability and everything, that they could navigate through that and we can honour that lease. So any further comments before it goes to the vote? Thank you. Put it to the vote. All those in favour? Councillor Milne. Yep, thank you. All for, none against. 13.1.9, the consent to easement for Geoscience Australia, where the Office of Recommendation reads that Council 1 revokes decision 2025-285 relating to lease between the Shire of East Pilbara and the Commonwealth of Australia represented by Geoscience Australia. 2, authorises the disposal of land by grant of easement in favour to the Commonwealth of Australia represented by Geoscience Australia over the portion of land more particularly described as Lot 571 on deposited plan 71045 and being the whole of the land comprising Crown Land Certificate of Title Volume LR 3161 Folio 365 at 23 degrees 25 35 2 19 degrees 47 41 in accordance with Section 3.58 Local Government Act 1995 and Regulation 33C2 of the Local Government Functions and General Regulations 1996. And 3, notes Regulation 33C2 of the regulations exempt the disposal of public notification requirement of Section 358 of the Local Act, 358 of the Act, as the land is to be disposed of to the department, agency or instrumentally the Crown in right of the Commonwealth. This is a absolute majority decision of Council. Can I get a mover, please? Councillor Bear, thank you. Seconder, Councillor McWhirter-Brooks. Councillor Bear, you wish to speak?
No.
Thank you. Councillor McWhirter-Brooks.
Nothing to add, thank you.
Anybody else? Thank you. Show of hands, please. All those in favour? All for, none against. It's carried. 13.1.10, the Newman Civic Precinct Award of Tender 07-2025/26, Architectural and Specialist Consultancy Services, where the recommendation reads the Council 1 awards a tender RFT 07-2025/26 for Architectural Consultancy Services Administration and Council Chambers Building to Greasley Abbas Architects, lead consultant and WECO Architects co-consultant for the tendered price provided in confidential appendix 1 to this report. 2, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to finalise the contract between the Shire of East Pilbara and Greasley Abbas Architects, lead consultants and WECO Architecture co-consultant. 3, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to approve any minor contract variations during the contract duration in accordance with the Council's minor variation policy. 4, pursuant to section 5.234C1 and 2 of the Local Government Act 1995, that appendix 1 to the report be withheld from publication as a confidential document. A mover, please. Councillor Bear, thank you. Seconder, Councillor McWhirter-Brooks. Councillor Bear, you wish to speak?
No.
Councillor Bear, Councillor McWhirter-Brooks.
No thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else? Thank you. Shall now put that to the vote, please. All those in favour? Councillor Chapman, you in favour? Thank you. All for, none against. 13.1.11, in-kind support grant Newman Amateur Swimming Club Incorporated, where their officer's recommendation reads the Council approves the 2025-26 in-kind grant funding of $3,840 in-kind, excluding GST, to the Newman Amateur Swimming Club Incorporated under the 2025-26 annual community grants budget. Mover, please. Councillor Bear. Seconder, Councillor McWhirter-Brooks. Councillor Bear, you wish to speak? Councillor McWhirter-Brooks.
No thanks.
Anybody else? Show of hands, please. All in favour? Thank you. All for, none against. 13.1.12, the Officer Recommendation reads that Council approves the 2025-26 in-kind grant funding of $3,843 in-kind, excluding GST, to the Newman National Football League under 2025-26 annual community grant budget. Mover, please. Councillor Bear. Seconder, Councillor McWhirter-Brooks. Mover, like to speak? Seconder? Anyone else?
Yes, please.
Yes, please go.
Can I ask, so in the grant support, it's stating around the funds will be used towards the operations of lights, is that correct? In kind? report?
Ed, just looking now, 1 second.
That's correct. So it's training oval hire and lights.
Mm-hmm.
And
Does this, my question is, does this include the application of the light reduction that we received through BHP, that agreement, is that in place?
yes, please.
Yeah, so Lou, confirming that the Shire has revised its lighting fees, and so the dollar value is based on the reduced lighting costs for all clubs.
Okay. And so this is based on that. Awesome. Thank you. I just wanted that clarification because I get this question quite a lot, that it's not being applied, but I was sure that we discussed this plenty of times. So thank you.
Yeah, and if you do get those questions, you can always reference the fees and charges, so you can actually see the dollar value reductions in the fees and charges of this fees and charges for 25-26 in comparison to prior years. So it was a significant reduction.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, to the vote, please. All those in favour for honouring the grant? Thank you. All for and none against. Uh, 13.1.13, the minutes and decisions of the 2024-25 General Electors Meeting, 6 February 2026, where the recommendation reads that Council 1 notes the unconfirmed minutes of the 2024-25 Annual General Meeting of Electors held on 6 February 2026. 2 notes the General Meeting of Electors decision to receive the President's report and the annual report for the 2024-25 financial year for the reasons that the report to the General Meeting of Electors was in accordance with Regulation 15 of the Local Government Administration Regulations 1996, which requires that the contents of the annual report for the previous financial year must be considered before all general business. Mover, please. Councillor Bear. Seconder, Councillor Werder Brooks. Thank you. Councillor Bear, you wish to speak? Councillor Werder Brooks.
Thanks.
Anybody else? Show of hands, please. All those in favour? Thank you. All for, none against. It's carried. 13.1.14, the status of council decisions December 2025, where the opposite recommendation reads that council notes the report. A mover, please. Councillor Werder Brooks. Seconder. Councillor Cooler. Thank you. Would the mover like to speak?
No, thank you.
Councillor Cooler.
Nothing to add, thank you.
Any other councillor? Show of hands, please. All those in favour? It's carried. All for and none against. 13.1.15, fixing the Common Seal Undelegated Authority, where the recommendation reads that council notes the report. Mover, please. Councillor Werder Brooks. Seconder. Seconder, please. Yep, Councillor Bear, thank you. The mover like to speak?
No, thank you.
Councillor Bear is seconder. Anybody else? Show of hands, please. Thank you. All in favour? Yes, please answer the question around CPI, Josh.
Thank you for your indulgence. I've had some advice. The reason that we recommend the use of the Perth CPI is that there's no that there isn't officially a Pilbara CPI. So there's the CPI series only apply to capital cities. There's nothing outside a region, which is why we use that. But yeah, so we'll apply that in this case as well.
Can I just ask, the regional price index that's done by the department, would that not be able to be applied because it tends to sit a little bit higher than the metro CPI?
Look, I can seek some advice on that. I can't answer that, but the advice I've got at the moment is that it's the major capital cities CPI series is the usual indexation that is applied in CPI increases.
Okay, moving on to 13.2.1, the budget review as at 31 December 2025, where the recommendation reads that Council 1 adopts a mid-year statutory budget review as at 31 December 2025 in accordance with Regulation 33A3 of the Local Government Financial Management Regulations 1996, and 2, pursuant to Section 13.81B of the Local Government Act 1995 adopts amendments to the annual budget 2025-26 included as Appendix 1. A mover, please. Councillor McWhirter-Brooks. Thank you. Seconder, Councillor Cooler. Councillor McWhirter-Brooks.
No, thank you.
Councillor Cooler.
No, thank you.
Any other councillor? All those in favour? Thank you. All for, none against. And that was an absolute majority of council, so thank you. 13.2.2, the list of accounts month ending 31 December 2025. As presented before you, the office recommendation reads that council endorses the payments for the period of 1 to 31 December 2025, itemised in the confidential Appendix 1. A mover, please. Councillor Bear. Seconder, Councillor McWhirter-Brooks. The mover like to speak? Seconder?
No, thanks.
Anybody else? Show of hands, please. All those in favour? Thank you. All for and none against. Monthly financial statements for 13.2.3, Insurance and Investment Report as at 31 December 2025 and 31 January 2026, where the recommendation reads that Council adopts the monthly financial statements for the period ending 31 December 2025 and 31 January 2026 of the 2025-26 financial year, included as Appendix 1 and 2 to the report. I note that Note 13 of the January statement has been replaced and will be uploaded to the minutes. Cool. Thank you. A mover, please. Councillor Bear, seconder, Councillor McWhirter-Brooks. Councillor Bear, you wish to speak? Thank you. Councillor McWhirter-Brooks.
No, thanks.
Anybody else? Show of hands, please. All those in favour? Thank you. All for and none against. 13.3.1, the Community Facilities Plan. Recommendation reads that Council endorses the Shire of East Pilbara Community Facilities Plan 2026, Appendix 1 to the report. 2, notes Community Facilities Plan Summary Report and Recommendation. And 3, notes Community Engagement Report, Appendix 3 to the report. Can I get a mover, please? Councillor McWhirter-Brooks. Seconder, Councillor Landy. Thank you. Councillor McWhirter-Brooks, you wish to speak?
No, thanks.
Councillor Landy.
No, thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else? Show of hands, please. All those in favour? Thank you. All for, none against. 13.3.2, the Maru Millie Business Plan 2026-2031. Please note, a member of the office's recommendation has been proposed as follows. That
Excuse me, what about the Community Facilities Plan number 1? Oh, sorry, Mo, I lost my track. I thought we were still.
Thank you.
My apologies.
It's the Maru Millie Business Plan 2026-2031, where the amended officer's recommendation has been proposed as follows. That Council endorses the Maru Millie Business Plan 2026-2031, attaches Appendix 1 to the report, subject to minor modifications. Can I get a mover, please? Councillor McWhirter-Brooks, thank you. Seconder, Councillor Lockyer, thank you. Councillor McWhirter-Brooks, you wish to speak?
No, thanks.
Councillor Lockyer, you wish to speak? Thank you. Anybody else wish to speak? Show of hands, all those in favour? Thank you. All for, none against. So for 13.3.3, the Shire of East Pilbara Council Plan has been withdrawn and will be considered at the next council meeting. So it's 13.3.3. We move on to 13.3.4. Corporate Business Plan Progress Report, October to December 2025. The council notes the Corporate Business Plan Progress Report attached as Appendix 1. A mover, please. Councillor Bear. Seconder. Councillor Cooler. Councillor Bear, you wish to speak? Councillor Cooler.
Nothing to add, thanks.
Anybody else wish to speak? Show of hands, please. All those in favour? All for, none against. 13.4.1, Main Roads WA request to dedicate and close road section 56 and 58 of the Lands Administration Act 1997, Great Northern Highway, Hope Downs. Where the recommendation reads that Council 1, pursuant to Section 56 of the Land Administration Act 1997, the LAA, requests the Minister for Lands dedicate as a public road the following sections of roadway: the land shaded grey on main roads drawings 2560-013-2 and 2560-014 and 2560-015. 2, in accordance with Section 56(4) of the LAA, indemnifies the Minister of Lands against any claim for compensation resulting from the dedication of the road. 3, prior to initiating 1 and 2 above, requires Main Roads WA to prepare a deed of agreement at MRWA's cost and to the Shire's satisfaction, where MRWA accepts all costs associated with any claims for compensation resulting from the dedication of the road as referred to in 2 above, and agreeing to bear all costs associated with the dedication of the road, including any notification costs. And 4, upon the completion of 3 above, and in accordance with Section 58 of the LAA, requests the Chief Executive Officer to advertise the road closure shown dotted on Main Roads drawing 2560-013-2 in a newspaper circulating in the district, and subject to no objections, resolves and requests the Department of Planning, Lands and Heritage, DPLH, on behalf of the Minister of Lands, to close the road pursuant to Section 58 of the Act. Mover, please. Councillor Werder Brooks, thank you. Seconder? Councillor Bear. Anyone like to wish, you wish to speak, Councillor Werder Brooks?
No, thank you.
Councillor Bear? Thank you. Did my brain in. Anybody else wish to speak? Show of hands, please. All those in favour? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, 13.4.2, the potential subdivision, lot 518 Marble Bar Road, Marble Bar, where the officer's recommendation reads that Council authorises the Chief Executive Officer to prepare and submit a submission application to the West Australian Planning Commission seeking the subdivision of lot 518 Marble Bar Road, Marble Bar, into 2 lots. Mover, please. Councillor Bear, thank you. Seconder, Councillor Cooler. Would the mover like to speak? Seconder?
Nothing to add, thanks.
Thank you. Does anybody else wish to speak? Show of hands, all those in favour, please. Thanks. There's everyone besides Councillor McWhirter Brooks, who she's out of the room. Can someone just pop her back in, please? Righto. Moving on, 13.4.3, amendment to management order, lot 706 Curra Street, Newman Reserve 53296, where the officer's recommendation reads the Council authorise the Chief Executive Officer to prepare and submit a Crown Land Inquiry application to the Department of Planning, Lands and Heritage seeking the management order for lot 706 Curra Street, Newman Reserve 53296 be amended from ambulance sub-centre in accordance to accommodate a future volunteer bushfire brigade on site. Mover, please. Councillor Werder Brooks. Seconder, Councillor Lockyer. The mover like to speak?
No, thank you.
Councillor Lockyer as a seconder. Anybody else? Show of hands in favour, please. All for, none against. Thank you. 13.5.1. The award of VP 01-2025/26, supply and delivery of 2 new graders. The recommendation reads that Council 1 awards a tender VP 01-2025/26 for the supply of the delivery of 2 new graders, Komatsu, 2 to Komatsu Australia Proprietary Limited for the tender price provided in the confidential appendix 1 to this report. 2, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to finalise the contract between the Shire of East Pilbara and Komatsu Australia Proprietary Limited. 3, authorise the Chief Executive Officer to approve any minor variations of contract in accordance with the Council's minor variation policy. And 4, pursuant to section 5.234C1 and 2 of the Local Government Act 1995, authorise the withholding from publication of Appendix 1 to this report as a confidential document. Mover, please. Councillor Bear, thank you. Seconder, Councillor McWhirter Brooks. Thank you. The mover like to speak? Seconder?
No, thanks.
Anybody else? Those in favour? Show of hands, please. Thank you. All for, none against. (13.5.2). The route determination request from Linfox Australia for a section of Shovelana Street to Woodstock Street, Newman, as restricted access vehicle RAV Network 6 and the Tri-Drive 4 network. Recommendation reads that Council 1 notes the request from Linfox Australia to Main Roads WA that the remaining section of Shovelana Street to Woodstock Street, Newman, be added under the restricted access vehicle RAV network and Tri-Drive network as RAV 6 and Tri-Drive 4, that Main Roads WA heavy vehicle services, and 2, resolves to raise no objection nor conditions to the RAB6 application, no objection to the Tri-Drive 4 application, subject to the imposition of MRWA standard conditions attached as Appendix 3 to the report. Move it, please. Councillor Brooks. Seconder. Councillor Cooler. The mover like to speak?
Yes, I would, please. I've examined the route that Linfox are wanting upgraded as a RAV6 and the balance of that RAV6 route in our LIA. The condition of the pavements are potholed. The drainage in one particular corner where the drainage has been filled in is, I would expect, not sufficient, and I'd like to recommend or ask that the pavement and the drainage for that RAV6 route be reviewed with a view to remediation, please.
Thank you. Councillor Cooler.
I'm just not really clear what areas that can someone be fill me on? Be more specific.
Should be able to bring it up on the map. Can you bring it up on the map? Can you bring that map up, Josh, please, for the exact location? Yeah, it's in the report, but he doesn't have the report. Do you have a page? He's got a stack of paperwork.
It's page
Just take it in there.
962.
Page 962. For reference. Okay. Well, 962. I think. Oh no, 9. Hey? No, it's not.
Try 961, sorry.
No, it's on 921.
This page is the public version of it. So you got a different version.
Okay, so yes, that one there. You can see where it's not green in the Shovelana area.
Yeah, that's
there.
that answers my concern. I was worried if it was going to be hindrance to other traffic around the area. That's all. Yeah. No, that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you. So, Councillor Brooks, you mentioned, would you like a point number 3 in there, or what were you requesting exactly?
No, I'm sorry. I'm requesting that the officers go and review those pavements as course of their maintenance, and I don't think it's considerate to this motion. I don't think we need to put any considerations on this motion at all, but we just need to have a look at the pavement quality on the RAV6 network and the proposed extension, and also the drainage. There's one drainage at the corner where it would appear that the drain in the street has been filled in with dirt by who knows. You know, I don't know who was responsible for filling it in, and it could be just that the street sweeper has put the dirt in it as it's washed into the street, but that water looks like it should drain into the adjoining creek or into a drainage system somewhere, but it would only go as an overflow.
We are aware of that one, Councillor, and look, I think what we will do, rather than say we'll put it in our maintenance program at this point, let's investigate its current capabilities and work out what the implications are, because it might be quite expensive refix if we have to do something there. But let's have a look at it. We need to investigate it.
That's what I'm looking for, is that we're aware of it and it's investigated, please.
Just a question. The bottom bit of that road where it stops on Woodstock Street and then continues around the corner onto Pardue, is that going to come back at a later date? Because that, I don't understand why that wasn't part of the RAV6 upgrade as well. Or is that only because it come from one particular?
The actual, this is consideration of the application received.
Yeah, right.
So someone else would need to put an application in.
So potentially we're going to come back for the other bits of road. Okay, cool.
Could do. But look, the reason that we've normally, some of these ones that are in our rural space, we approve because it makes sense, but we brought this to council specifically because it's in the middle of town and it's in the industrial estate. And I just want to bring to your attention that, and I guess to Wendy's point, is the roads adequate for what we've got there anyway, but historically it's been approved as a RAV6 zone around it. This is just the missing link, to be honest. So you've got trucks driving down there that are RAV6, irrespective of the approval process.
Yeah, part of that concern, I hear what you're saying, Stephen, part of that concern is our LIA actually fit for purpose as an LIA, or is it really just a light trucks, or HR trucks that should go in there, not semi-trailers with a second trailer on it that should be accessing an LIA. And what Linfox are really requiring in the bigger picture is some GIA land, and we don't have that. We don't have access to opening GIA land at this point in time either. But it would be more appropriate for Linfox and those other companies who are moving a large number of large trucks not to be habiting in our LIA. They should be out in a GIA.
Can I move a procedural motion, 11.1A, that the debate be adjourned because it's no longer relevant to the motion?
Yep. Thank you. Right, so as written for points 1 and 2, any other comments? Thank you. Show of hands, please, all those in favour. Josh, I can't see. Thank you. Hang on, those online, I'm looking at the map. I can't see you. 1 second. Okay, show of hands, please, on the screen so I can see you. Thank you.
I'm good.
Right, all for and none against. 14.1.1 minutes of the Audit Committee meeting 11 December 2025, where the recommendation reads that Council notes the unconfirmed minutes of the ordinary meeting of the Audit Committee held on 11 December 2025 as published on the Shire's website. A mover, please. Councillor Bear, thank you. Seconder, Councillor Brooks. Councillor Bear? Councillor Brooks? Anybody else? Show of hands. Thank you. All for, none against. 15, motion for which previous notice has been given is none. There is also nil new business of an urgent nature introduced by decision of Council. And 17, the confidential matters behind closed doors. Council members, can I please have a mover and a seconder that this item, 17.1.1, the Chief Executive Officer Performance Schedule 2025-26 amendment of the local agenda, of the agenda be dealt with behind closed doors in accordance with section 5.232B2 of the Local Government Act 1995. A mover, please, Councillor Bear. Seconder, Councillor Brooks. To the vote, please, to go behind closed doors. In favour? Everybody? Yes? Thank you. All for, none against. The live stream will be paused during the closed part of the session. The decisions by council, made by council in consideration of these items will be made available publicly during the closed session and will be published within the minutes of the meeting for your information. 11? Yeah. Cool, thank you. Is that all good? You sorted him, okay. So, the live streaming has recommenced, and for the benefit of those watching the live stream and those of you who have returned to the gallery, Council made the following decisions during the closed session. That item 17.1.1, the report title Chief Executive Officer Performance Schedule 2025-26 Amendment. This saw a minor date change in the completion of target for KPI 1 to reflect the change in the due date by the Department of Local Government and the compliance audit return, which is now due in September rather than March. This resolution passed 8 in favour and 0 against. Moving on to item 18, the next ordinary council meeting of the Shire of East Pilbara will be held in Marble Bar Council Chambers on the 27th of March 2026. 19 for the closure. In closing today's meeting, I'd like to acknowledge the Director of Community Experience, Nicole O'Neill, who leaves us to join the Shire of Ravensthorpe as their new CEO. Nicole's contribution to the Shire's community-based activities, along with her leadership in developing robust and forward-thinking policies and plans in this space, has been significant. We all agree with that. Together with our councillors, the CEO, the administration, and particularly her dedicated community experience team, we extend our sincere thanks for your service. We wish you every success as you embark on your new role. I have no doubt you'll approach the next chapter with the same enthusiasm and professionalism and commitment that you've shown throughout your time with the Shire of East Pilbara. There being no further business, I now declare the Shire of East Pilbara Ordinary Council meeting of 27 February 2026 closed at 11:25 a.m. I thank council members and staff for their attendance.